How's your life, everyone? Eric Lima here. You're watching another episode of EML77 TV, episode 204. Well, last leg of the vacation is coming up before I go back to work Monday. Well, what a way to go. I mean, a little bit of rain today, and also to come to find out that we may have a little bit of snow heading our way. A little bit. Not much. Not enough for us to shovel or anything like that. Like according to an inch, if you go north and west, we'll probably get that. Of Massachusetts, we'll probably getting that much, but I think here in the South Coast, we're not supposed to get anything, according to WPRI. So, but if we do get any snow, the ground will probably be too warm to support because we has been in the 40s as of late. So it's warmed up a little bit. So we'll probably see grass surfaces and car tops. I may have to go out and just brush the car off, brush everything off my car. But it's supposed to go up to 46 degrees as well, so it could melt off by then. So you never know what's going to happen. So I'm hoping that, they say, we're going to have a bomb cyclone. So it's going to be a little bit on the crazy side. So we'll see what happens. Also, WrestleMania weekend. WrestleMania will be shaping up to be even crazier. As you know, Universal title will be on the line. The United States title will be on the line. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio captures his title. He'll be another Grand Slam champion added to the mix. Universal title, Rollins to challenge Lesnar. Miz and Shane McMahon going to go at it one-on-one, as will be AJ Styles and Randy Orton. Now, right now, Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin are going one-on-one with Kurt Angle's farewell match, but that could change due to the backlash, the response that's been getting. So we'll see what happens there and then. There's rumors going around that Sting is willing to come out of retirement for one more match, and there's rumors that The Undertaker could be at WrestleMania as well. This could be very interesting if The Undertaker and Sting will go at it, and they'll be, they're probably going to trying to get that match together to save WrestleMania, because I think a lot of people are getting upset that Kofi Kingston is not getting his title shot. He had the Gauntlet match won until Mr. McMahon threw another monkey wrench in that plan and put Daniel Bryan in, and Daniel Bryan beat him. So I'm sure if the fans still get on Vince and Daniel Bryan's case, they're probably going to have no choice but to put the title line against Kofi Kingston. I'm hoping that the WWE Universe starts speaking up. I know I have, and I'm not very happy the way the WWE's been treating the New Day as of late. I love the New Day. Xavier Woods and Big E are considering quitting, and they're doing a lot of thinking about it. Kofi Kingston wants to keep going, but who knows for sure what is going to go on. And I think it's going to be very interesting to say the least. Now you got the triple threat match of Ronda Rousey defending the Raw Women's title against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. A lot of people saying, Ronda's going to leave the WWE because she wants to make a family. Maybe she wants to take a break, but she wants to start a family? I don't know if that's on Ronda's mind. A lot of people are assuming that. But don't assume anything. That's been the problem. Don't assume anything. All right? They still, because they did tease a couple of years ago when the Mae Young Classic started of the Four Horsewomen War. They'll keep, Shayna Baszler, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke and Ronda Rousey, they're all flashing the four fingers. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Bayley been doing the same thing. Charlotte, it's all the flashing of the four fingers. So we'll see if that match would actually happen. I say Survivor Series or SummerSlam. You never know. Anything can happen in the WWE. I'm wearing my Adam Cole Bebe shirt. Speaking of NXT, NXT TakeOver New York is shaping up to be one of the best. Adam Cole will be challenging Johnny Gargano for the vacant NXT Championship. Tommaso Ciampa just had surgery on his neck. He'll be speedy recovery. I got a lot of respect for Tommaso Ciampa. He's a fellow Massachusetts native. Not only that, he's one of the best heels out there. And and I like this. Prefer retaining the title as Goldie, but Tommaso, don't give up, man. Come back and come back strong, man. And we know that the Bionic dude, when he does more surgeries than anybody else, man. I feel for him, but best of luck to you in your recovery, Tommaso Ciampa. As Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls for the vacant NXT Championship title, and William Regal saw how Matt Riddle, impressive with Matt Riddle in that Fatal 5-Way. For the number one contendership for the NXT Championship. And he says he had Velveteen Dream beat a couple of times. So he says, I want to see those guys go 1-on-1. The NXT North American Championship will be on the line. Velveteen Dream defense against Matt Riddle. That'll be a heck of a matchup. The NXT Women's title will be on the line in a fatal four-way match. Shayna Baszler will defend it against Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Kairi Sane. So it'll be very interesting to see how that develops. Not only that, the NXT Tag Team titles will be on the line. The Royal Raiders will face the team and wins the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And it'll be between the Forgotten Sons, that's Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake. And the team that has been making waves, not only just on NXT, but on Raw and SmackDown Live, that would be Aleister Black and Ricochet. So it'll be very interesting to see how that develops. So all the NXT championships are on the line. These are the pop type, stuck on my finger somehow. Anyways, so there's that. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what's happening on WrestleMania weekend. It's going to be great. That's my second vacation coming up, actually, is the WrestleMania weekend. So I'm looking forward to watching the Hall of Fame. Honky Tonk Man's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Tori Wilson's in it. D-Generation X. Sue Atchison's going to receive the Warrior Award. And it's got a pretty decent class this year, so let's see what happens. A viewer by the name of Dakota Beachler, I want to thank Dakota for bringing this up, and I completely forgot about it because I've been reading about it online. And as you know, most of you guys know, I'm also a big game show freak. You see, we played the bonus on my TPL show, my channel, my first channel. You see me play the bonus rounds of Bullseye, Tic-Tac-Toe, Joker's Wild, Press Your Luck, and Card Sharks and all those. I forgot to talk to you guys about this, and I'm glad Dakota Beachler brought it up. I want to give this person a shout out. Dakota, shout out to you. Peace, love. ABC is they brought back the match game and the $100,000 pyramid show, and they decided to bring back Card Sharks and Press Your Luck. And I gotta say, I'm really excited about this because Press Your Luck was one of my favorite game shows to watch when I was a kid in the 80s. So get up early, get up in the morning when you don't have school and just turn on the TV. Hey, Press Your Luck, big bucks, no whammies. So they're bringing that back, and I hope they bring Savage Steve Holland back just to him for him to design the whammies again. That'd be really cool. Make them modern day, It'd be really cool to see what happens. So I'm looking forward to it. Card Sharks. Now, this is very interesting for Card Sharks, and I'll tell you why. Because once ABC gets everything together between those two shows, Card Sharks could be the first game show and possibly the only game show that I've known of so far, if I'm not mistaken. I never searched it correctly. Card Sharks could be the first game show to air on all three major television networks, not counting syndication or cable. All right, mind you, first game show to probably appear on all three major television networks throughout the years, because it appeared on NBC first in the late 70s, early 80s, hosted by the late great Jim Perry. It appeared on CBS in the mid 80s, hosted by Bob Eubanks and the late great Bill Rafferty. Now it's going to appear now on ABC. So it could be the first game show to do that, if I'm not mistaken. So if anybody could comment if you don't agree, and because remember, I'm not counting syndication or cable. I'm talking about ABC, CBS, and NBC only. Okay, and Card Sharks could be the first game show to pull that off, to pull off the network triple crown, so to speak. So beware of that. Press Your Luck will be appearing on ABC, their second major cable network, major television network. Excuse me. So I think it's very interesting. But who's going to host those shows? Very good question. Very good question. A lot of people are speculating. They should have Todd Newton host the show. Who would be a great game show host? I mean, we see Dwayne Johnson host the Titan games. You see John Cena do some hosting, and Jericho did a host a game show too. It was called $1 Million Drop, I think it was. Anyways, who would make a good game show host? You know something? Who would make a good game show host for those two shows? Because all the legendary hosts nowadays are up there in age. No offense, but I like to see them come back and do at least one more hosting gig. You know, never know. You never know who ABC might have in mind. You know, people say so Ryan Seacrest could host it. You know, we saw Snoop Dogg host the Joker's Wild, Michael Strahan hosting Pyramid, Alec Baldwin doing the match game. You know, I want to know your thoughts, game show fans out there, who would host these two game shows. For Card Sharks, no one can do it like Jim Perry does it. No one could do it like Jim Perry does. Jim Perry, puts a lot of emotion into it. I'm trying to, it's really tough to think about who would make a good game show host. But I think I know who would be the good host for Press Your Luck. Todd Newton did Whammy for the Game Show Network back in 2002, 2003, 2004, around that area. So I'm thinking he could come back and do Press Your Luck. But you know who I think who could do Press Your Luck? Here's a name that probably you're thinking, huh? What? I think Joey Lawrence could make a good game show host. I think Joey Lawrence or Freddie Prinze Jr., one of those two gentlemen. If you want to go young and hip, I think Joey Lawrence or Freddie Prinze Jr. Get all the ladies watching. You never know. Bring the ratings up. Now, I think one of those two gentlemen would be good for Press Your Luck. For Card Sharks, Alfonso Ribeiro did Catch 21. If they're bringing the show back, they're bringing that show back too. I'm trying to think that he could come back and host it, but if they don't bring him back to host it, I think Alfonso Ribeiro could be a good host for Card Sharks. I think Alfonso Ribeiro will be a good host for Card Sharks. I like to see that. Who knows who ABC will bring in? Will they bring in a virtual unknown? I don't know. And like I said, this is a very, very, very delicate situation here. You never know. I'll be honest with you. You never know what is going to happen. That's the fun part. Really. It's just, yeah. Alfonso Ribeiro hosting Card Sharks, and if you don't know who Alfonso Ribeiro is, he was an actor on Silver Spoons, well known as Carlton Banks on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Freddie Prinze Jr. did a lot of acting, and he also did guest host Monday Night Raw at one point. And then you got Joey Lawrence, Give Me a Break, Mr. Whoa on Blossom, So he was a Chippendale dancer for a while, I heard, and he did Dancing with the Stars as well. So he's an accomplished singer. So speaking of which, what's John Davidson doing nowadays? You bring him back to one of those two shows. Well, he's right up there in age too. Like I said, it'd be very interesting to see. Oh man, like I said, Joey Lawrence or Freddie Prinze Jr. for Press Your Luck, Alfonso Ribeiro for Card Sharks. It's very tough to try to fill in the shoes for the legends that hosted these shows, and since both legends of the both original hosts for these two shows have passed away, so it's very, very difficult to for them. It's very difficult for ABC to decide. If they were still alive, they would have given some input, in my opinion. But man, it's gonna be tough. Who knows? They could bring Jay Leno back to host a game show. You never know. You never know. David Letterman seems to be pretty good at game shows as well. And I know he's up there in age, but he retired from talk shows. But Hey, who knows? They could bring him back. He did host a piloted game show at one point, too. Man, so many options, man. So many things to figure out. And, wow, it is a difficult decision to make. Seriously. It's going to be going on the crazy side. So, I want to see how this develops. It's about the summer fun and games. I'm looking forward to it. And that means for summertime, that means I should have no issues at work as far as having to do extra work, so to speak, as far as shoveling snow is concerned. But you never know. You know, could be 20 degrees in July and start snowing. What? Lord, are you out of your mind? I'm looking forward to watching these two game shows. So, especially Pressure Luck. I was a kid. I grew up on it. My first nickname was Whammy back in the day. Because I used to do that in the Whammy, you know, the invitation to Whammy and all that sort. A counselor of mine who passed away in 2013, Susan Manning, gave me that nickname when I was in the after-school program at Parker School back in New Bedford. The YMCA after-school program was known as Latchkey, and I was a Latchkey kid back in the day. So for that, so we're doing so. So that's how I got my nickname. That's how I like the game show Pressure Luck. So it's going to be interesting to see who will be hosting the show. I'm looking forward to it. All righty then. So that's all the time we have on the show. Remember NXT TakeOver and WrestleMania 35. Once the full cards are out for those two events, I will give my predictions on them over that weekend. That will be coming up on there. There'll be a lot more Get These Thumbs episodes. I put away the Wii U because I got the Switch out. So I may have to bust it out again if I want to play some more Super Mario Maker games. I'm going to see how many levels I have to do. So that way I can get myself prepared when Super Mario Maker 2 comes out in about 2.5 months, basically. In about 3 months. In about 3 months. Because it's coming out in June. You never know when it's coming out. I'm still predicting that Super Mario Maker will come out after all the kids get out of school. That way they can have some menacing time over the summer going, let's see if they're going to make it this level. So I'm excited about Super Mario Maker 2. Cuphead. It's a pretty popular game, a video game that, has like 1930s cartoons animation, which I thought was very unique. And I want to give that a go since on the Switch. So I'm probably going to pre-order for that. And we'll see what happens there. And a lot of arcade archives, I put it on the wish list. So that's a pretty cool thing. So, and today's payday. I found out how much I have. And I'm not going to tell anybody. But I may have to pull some out just to have some fun shopping. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go crazy here. I'm going to go crazy, folks. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy, man. Go crazy, Chico. The bad guy's back, Chico. Razor Ramon. Adam Cole, baby! So I'm having a lot of fun. So I'm having too much fun here. So as you know, WrestleMania 35, NXT TakeOver New York and WrestleMania 35 shaping up. Hopefully they get things going, get more matches and the ball rolling on that. And Card Sharks, Pressure Luck coming back. Summertime on ABC. Be very interesting. And possibly that makes Card Sharks the first game show to appear on all 3 major television networks over the years in its history, in TV history. Appeared on NBC first, then CBS, now ABC. Be very interesting to see what happens there. So, now, remember, a reminder, you can write in the comments on who you think should host those 2 game shows as well. I gave my thoughts on it. Hopefully you guys have an answer. Dakota Beach Lord, thank you for reminding me about that. I figured I'd talk about it on my next episode, and it's here. Okay? I'll see you guys later. God's blessings to you all. Peace and love. Catch you on the flip side. And remember, pay attention. You just might learn something. All right? I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful day, yes.